How's it going?
Facade.
Hi! Wow, it's really great to see you. Well, come on in.
Okay.
Yeah, come in. I'll go get Grace. Grace?
Hola. Hee. Hoo.
No, here we are. George. Hi, how are you? Oh, God, it's been such a long time.
Yeah, it's been too long.
Oh. By the way, you look fabulous. Well, come on in. Make yourself at home.
Hey, George. Seeing you brings back good memories, you know?
Yes, it does.
Hey, I just realized something.
What?
We have to celebrate. Tonight's a special night.
It is?
Yeah. Remember how you introduced us almost exactly 10 years ago tonight? We really want to thank you for years and years of...
Pain?
agony.
Love.
Yeah, love. Yeah.
Well, we're all friends here.
I'm gonna fix us some drinks. Ah, you need to help me break in my expensive new set of cocktail making accessories. How does a martini sound? Well, you know what? I'm just gonna make you a martini.
No. George, maybe you'd like some juice or mineral water. Okay, good.
Anyway, about the drinks. So much for celebrating tonight. Grace, what can I get you to drink tonight? Surprise me.
George, I'll just have what you're having.
Fine.
George, you're not enjoying this, are you?
What?
Trip, have you noticed we're fighting in front of our friend?
Grace, come on. It's not helping things for you to say that.
Trip, it's okay if we disagree in front
Disagreeing?
of our friend.
We're not disagreeing. We're not. Here, Grace. Yours is ready.
Thank you.
Huh? No, we're good. Oh, yeah. You know, I think I should fix you a real drink in not too long. This is yours.
It's good. All right, good. Maybe you're on my side tonight after all. You know, ever since we got married, I can't help it. I'm forever buying new furniture and redecorating. I really enjoy it.
Ah, right. George, of course you like it. See, Grace? You have no reason to complain. There's just nothing to complain about.
So,
This
this room is a problem, isn't it? All day at work, I design ads for stylish objects, like this picture-perfect wedding picture. And then I think I want to design it into my apartment.
Yeah, it's the first thing everyone notices when they come in.
But it simply does not go in this room. It never did.
Oh, come on. Jesus, why can't you just be happy with... See, try to understand. Even after a full day's work designing magazine ads, Grace somehow finds time to decorate and...
I could never do this, but sometimes I want to start fresh and paint freeform all over the walls with a big messy brush. Really?
Well, I was right, Grace. You're the only one
Trip,
unhappy
I don't care
with your
what you say.
decorating.
This room isn't working. Decorating is just not what I should...
Grace, you're good at it. You're so good at it. It's just like your job. You design... George.
Yeah. Grace, you're so good at decorating.
I keep telling her that. She never listens.
Oh, well.
Oh, that's nice of you to say. Grace, aren't you glad we invited him over?
By the way, anybody, join me on the couch if you... George, this is making you uncomfortable. See, Trip, was it really worth it to fly all the way to Italy so you could take that inane picture?
Grace?
I'll take the picture down later tonight before I go to bed.
George, this trip to Italy was meant to be our second honeymoon.
Oh, was that what it was? Huh. I'm always the last to know.
Grace, I wanted us to spend some time together.
Yeah, no, Trip tricked me into going. George. Well, wait, stay there for a sec. Ugh, I'm getting so tired of looking at this god-awful armoire. Maybe if I replaced it with,
Do you remember, Grace?
what?
How I proposed to you?
Oh,
Here.
God, Trip.
George, I'll show you. It was at Grace's parents' house.
Trip,
Christmas.
what are you doing?
Senior year of college. I got on one knee in front of everybody.
Stop it, Trip.
I pulled out a diamond ring.
Trip.
And I said, Grace, will you marry me? Is that romantic or what?
What are you doing, man?
Thank you.
What?
See, Trip, not everyone thinks being proposed to like that is so romantic. I don't know where you get your ideas.
George. Grace, come on. What could be more romantic than that?
George, I'm sorry, you didn't need to see
Grace?
that. Trip, you're being a real bore tonight. Let's just forget about it, okay? Ugh, you are impossible. Every woman's dream. Trip, you think you are so romantic, but no, you're trying to manipulate me.
George.
Can you believe this?
Huh? What was that?
Goddamn Italy. I try to reach out to you. I try to be
my
romantic
God.
with you, but you're cold and distant. I do. I really try.
Okay, you know what? George, I need to ask you something.
Grace.
Trip, let me ask our guest a question. George, yes or no? Do you think it's wrong for one person in a marriage to listen too much to the other?
What? What? Oh, all right. Yeah. Ugh, I keep trying to help you, Grace, but you
don't
reject
even.
me. You cut me off. You cut me out of your life. God damn it.
Oh, yeah, good. Get out of my sight. I can't stand you. Oh, God. Oh! George, I'm sorry. This is a disaster. What? What are you saying?
What? Are you talking about me?
I'm not talking to you.
George. Grace can just be so...
Oh, we're talking about me, are we?
What? Grace, even though now you're a creative director at work, and even though you redecorate the apartment all the time, the truth is, you're not an artist. Ugh. I'm sorry, you're not.
George.
Ugh.
George. You see, this is what I've had to put up with for 10 goddamn years. George, give me some advice here. No, let's focus on us, our relationship. You know what's so annoying? Is when you pretend to be all romantic.
What?
Trip, it is such an act.
Oh my god! George. What? Oh. No? Thank you. You disagree. That helps us. See, Grace, you twist it into something bad. It's so typical. Let's keep the focus on us, not just one person. Grace, we don't have to do this. Things are okay.
Look, you're going to really make it bad if you keep criticizing me. Look, why don't we talk about us, our relationship? Trip, can't you see? It's the way you speak, the way you talk to me.
What? I'm not allowed to be angry?
You tell me what to do, you don't listen.
George, I'm not telling her what to do. I'm trying to help her. See, I'm the one trying to reach out to you, Grace.
Let's keep the focus on us, our relationship.
It's so annoying. Grace, why is it that anytime I want to do something nice for you, you resist it?
Trip,
Like I always have to convince you.
George, you know, all this stuff, having all this money makes us so happy. We're so happy, aren't we, Trip?
Jesus, what do you want? Now you're unhappy because we're too well off? George, isn't that ridiculous?
Huh.
George, I'm not depressed? What are you saying? Okay, wait, so now you're trying to tell me I'm depressed?
What is this room?
George, where are you going? Don't leave the room, we need your help out here.
Let's talk some more about Trip. Damn it, Trip. You and my parents are always planning these stupid trips I have to go
They're
on.
vacations, expensive ones at that.
Of course, nobody thinks to ask me what I want.
Oh, now it's all my fault. Just because your parents and I get along. Now it's some big conspiracy.
God. Look, let's not focus on...
George, come on, don't run away. You started this mess. You need to help fix it.
Let's keep the focus on us, our relationship.
You know, I can't say Grace never acts loving towards me. George, she's all over me at our goddamn party.
Ugh.
Okay, I'm sick of this bullshit. George, I know what you're trying to hint at. About us? About our marriage? Do you really want the truth, huh? George, are you ready to hear it? Grace? George, see,
It is
I've actually been
Batman.
paying close attention to what you've been saying. You've been really pushing me tonight. It makes me wonder if you're really my friend or not.
Trip,
George, quit interrupting me. Let me speak. George, come on. Yes or no? Do you really think that praising me, praising Grace, telling me I'm depressed? No. George, let me finish. But especially what you said about giving advice to your wife. That all that is supposed to help us realize something about us? Is all of that arguing intended to mean something, or is it? No? Huh. Well, I thought it did add up to something, actually. Grace,
Bye.
I forced you to marry me, didn't I? When I proposed to you in front of your parents on Christmas Eve, and I knew you wouldn't be capable of saying no.
You manipulated me.
Bye guys, this is the video. Thanks for watching and subscribe and like the video. For more videos, subscribe our channel. Thanks.